Alright guys, how are you today? NJ.Firearms here, and I have another video for you. Alright, today we are going to be taking a look at the TLR7X and the TLR7HLX, okay? As you can see, they look very, very similar. Alright, this one just has what you can see as a longer head here. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the similarities, the differences, and later on in the video I'm actually going to show you some outdoor footage at night so you can kind of see the differences in throw and brightness, okay? So let's go ahead here and let's dive in a little bit. Alright guys, so taking a look here at the TLR7X first. Alright, what you're going to get when you open the box, okay? You are going to get, obviously, the flashlight. Alright, you are going to get a little package here of some accessories. Alright, you're going to get a universal tool here. You're going to get an extra set of switches. It's a different style. I believe these are more low profile. Alright, and you're also going to get a couple clips here that are used to mount it to the firearm. They're going to give you one that's used to mount it and one spare. Alright, you're going to get here a set of keys. All right, these are injection molded keys. Basically these keys allow you to use the flashlight with many different firearms. Okay, the keys line up to the notches on the rails, so you'll look in the manual, you'll find the key that corresponds with what firearm you want to use, and you'll pull that out, install it on here, and you'll go from there with mounting it. All right, this flashlight is made for compact and full-size firearms. All right, now assuming that you get the version that uses Streamlight's SL-B9 batteries, all right, you're going to get one battery, and you're actually going to get a charging cable that's for the battery. All right, if you look at this battery, it's actually rechargeable. It has a built-in USB-C port. Super, super nice. All right, so I did mention that if you buy the version that uses their battery. So with that being said, they do sell this this flashlight that comes with a regular CR123A battery and not their rechargeable battery. Okay, that's actually the key difference between this and the predecessor, the TLR7A. All right, as far as I know, the key difference is that this is considered a multi-fuel light, meaning that it can run on the two different types of batteries. You have this CR123A, which is just your typical non-rechargeable battery, and then Streamlight developed this one right here, the Streamlight SL-B9 battery that's rechargeable and will actually offer better performance in the HLX, and I'll touch on that in just a moment. So as far as specs for the TLR7X here, you are going to get 500 lumens, 5,000 candela, and approximately 140 meters of throw in this little light. That's pretty impressive. And I believe when you're using it with this SL-B9 battery, you're going to get approximately an hour of runtime. Not too bad, not too bad at all. All right, like I said, this light is made for compact and full-size firearms, and in just a little bit I'm going to mount it on to my Glock 19, which is what I typically use this on, and I'm going to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, on a compact firearm. Okay. All right, now taking a look at the TLR7HLX. Okay. With this light, you're going to get everything that I mentioned in the box with the TLR7X. Okay, there's no differences there. All right, so the main differences, as you can see with this light and this light, is the size of the head right here. Okay, and basically what that's going to improve is the specs. All right, so assuming that you are using, again, Streamlight's SL-B9 battery, all right, you are going to get 1,000 lumens from this light. You're going to get 22,000 candela, and it's going to have a throw of about 297 meters. All right, that is impressive for a light of this size. Okay, very impressive. All right, now the downside is because it's using or because you're getting so much more performance, it's going to use more battery life. Okay, so when you run this battery, you're only at max settings, you're only going to get about 30 minutes of runtime. Okay, now what's cool about this light right here is it's programmable. So say you don't want to use it at max settings and you want to use it on lower settings, you can actually program this light to run off this battery, and you can have it set to run on 500 lumens with 11,000 candela. So still the same amount of lumens here at the as the TLR7X, but you're getting over double the candela, which is going to equal more of a throw than with the 7X. All right. So if you program it to run at those settings, at the lower settings, using the Streamlight's version battery, you're going to get about an hour of runtime, okay, versus the 30 minutes at max settings. Okay, now again, with this being a considered a multi-fuel light, you don't have to use Streamlight's version battery. You can use also a CR123A battery, and that is going to give you the same specs that I just mentioned if you program it to run lower settings. All right, so if you use a regular standard CR123A, you're going to get 500 lumens, 11,000 candela, and I'm not sure of the throw, but it's going to give you you know, a better throw than the 7X, because you're getting double the candela. All right, so that's pretty much it as far as specs are concerned. So I did just want to go over a couple different features here and a couple how-tos. All right, so essentially to go ahead and swap out the batteries or to insert a battery, what you're going to do is you're just going to twist off this head here. To turn it off, you're going to rotate it counterclockwise. It'll come off. You'll take the battery and you'll insert it with the nub side here, in. All right, and then you'll go ahead and you'll screw this back on. All right, just like so. All right, you'll turn it until it stops. You'll test it works good. All right, inside here, all right, you can see this is where the keys would go. Okay, so you'll find the corresponding key. You'll come over here to this side right here where this screw is. You'll back that screw all the way out. Be careful not to lose the clip on this side. You'll remove the sides. You'll put the key, you'll insert the key, and then you'll go ahead here, reinsert the screw, screw it in, and reinsert the little E-clip over here on the side. All right, now, let's say you wanted to swap out these switches here to the other style. Right in front of this switch, it's very hard to see here, there's a little pin, okay? And what you'll do is you'll come over here and you'll get your multi-tool here. All right, and as you can see on this multi-tool, it has a little side here with like a pin. What you would do is you would take that key, all right, and you'll push the pin through. What I do is I don't normally take the pin all the way out. I'll push it through just enough to get this side out. I will put the correct side in, and I'll push the pin back through. Then I would come over to this side, push it through this way just enough to get the key out. To get the switch out, put the new switch in, and then go ahead and push the switch through. Be careful when you're installing the switches, because they do correspond to one side or the other. It's pretty obvious to tell which one is which. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get these installed here on my lights, or get these lights installed on my my firearms, and I'm going to give you a visual look at what they would look like just, you know, when they're mounted onto the firearm. Alright guys, and we are back, and I just wanted to show you what these would look like mounted onto the actual firearm. Okay, so as you can see, no mag in the gun, nothing in the chamber. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put that forward. So as you can see, this is the TLR7X on a Glock 19 Gen 5, and as you can see, mounted, it gives it that very, very nice flush fit look. Very nice, I love it. All right, you could take the HLX and install it on here. The head is going to protrude out a little bit. It's not a big deal for some people. You know, it's all depending on what you like and what you prefer. All right, so taking a look at this one, as you can see, again, nothing in the magazine well, nothing in the chamber. I'll send that home. All right, and there you are. There's a great view of what it would look like. This is the Springfield Echelon. Again, on a full-size firearm, you can see it's going to give you that real nice flush fit look. All right, Very, very nice. So one thing I did want to touch on is holster compatibility. All right. So I've seen a few different, things online. Some people saying that it is compatible. Some people saying that the HLX is not compatible, with holsters made for the 7X. From what I've seen, it looks like that the HLX right here will fit in holsters that are made for the 7X, provided that the holster is not closed at the end. Okay, if it's an open-ended holster where the bottom of this light has enough or has room to go through the bottom of the holster, it should fit. Again, the body of the actual lights look to be identical as far as like shape and size. The only main difference that I can tell is the head here. So again, as long as your holster has room for the head of the HLX to go through the holster, it should fit fine. All right. Again, I don't have the only holster I have is for my Glock 19 here, and it's made for the 7X, and it is closed on the end. So I can assure you that the HLX will not fit because there is no room for that head to go ahead here and slide through the bottom of the holster. All right, so I just wanted to give you guys a kind of visual of what it would look like here, mounted up on two different firearms here. All right, one other thing I did want to mention, you can take the head off of this HLX and put it on the 7X here, and it will run, it will work. I'm not sure of the specs that you're going to get, though. I'm not sure if you're, I definitely know that if you take this head off of the HLX and put it on the 7X, you're not going to get the full 1,000 lumens with the 22,000 candela, as far as I'm aware. Now, I did read somewhere early on that Streamlight was going to make interchangeable heads for the lights. I could be way off. Maybe they changed plans. I'm not sure. But just something to keep in mind and to keep your eyes, eyes peeled for in the future. All right, now I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to take you guys outside, and I'm going to give you some outdoor footage on the difference in the flashlights. All right, guys, so we are out back in my house right now. All right, I'm going to do a little outdoor footage for you here to test these flashlights. Conditions right now are definitely less than ideal. It is snowing and raining. So I do apologize for that, but it is pretty dark here, and I think we're going to get a good idea of how these flashlights are going to perform. So let me go ahead. I'm going to turn it around here. All right, I'm going to turn off the GoPro light. There we go. All right, and now I'm going to start. So here first we have the TLR7X. Okay, here we go. There you go. So as you can see, my backyard, I would say it's probably about 60 to 65 feet. I have a little sign right there. I don't know if you can read it. It has a little message, says like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As we come around, you can see it does have a nice beam, projects pretty nicely. All right, we're coming across. Let's see. Not bad at all. It does reach to the back fence. Let's go ahead and test the HLX. Here we go. So here is the HLX. As you can see, it definitely reaches the back fence a lot easier. All right. So there you go. There's the beam there. Pan it across. There you go. You can see. Definitely a lot better with the HLX. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard to see it, to make it out in the video. But here with the naked eye, it is definitely better. All right, so here we go one more time. That's the HLX, and here is the 7X right there. It's actually not that hard to make out. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the other one is a lot better. Let me see here. So again, that is the 7X, and here is the HLX. All right, so I think that gives you a pretty definitive answer. Okay, now one thing I did want to show you that both of these lights are capable of doing. The one I'm holding right now is the HLX, but like I said, both of them have these features. When it's off, it does have momentary, so if you just press the button down and hold it, it'll stay on. As soon as you release, it will go off. You can press it one time and it'll stay on. press it to turn it off. And also if you double tap it, you do have the strobe feature here, okay? Alright guys, and that's going to be pretty much all I have for you for today. Alright, so like always, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch the videos. If you like what you see, or maybe if you've learned anything or gotten any type of value from the videos that I produce, if you just take a second and like, comment, and subscribe, it would go a long way. It certainly helps me grow the channel, and you know, kind of gives me the motivation to keep pushing out these videos for you, because I do like making them for you guys. Okay, all right, so with that being said, like always, stay strapped, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.